Stop saving. Start investing. The hard truth about your money. You did everything they told you, right? You got a good job, you worked hard, and you've been responsible. You tuck away a neat little pile of money every month into your savings account. You watch the number go up. It feels good, but what if I told you that savings account is secretly making you poorer every single day? I know, that sounds crazy. It's the exact opposite of what we've all been taught. A penny saved is a penny earned. Save for a rainy day. These are the golden rules. And I'm not saying they're completely wrong. You absolutely need an emergency fund. You need cash you can grab for a busted car transmission or a surprise medical bill. But, and this is the hard truth nobody sits you down to explain, your savings account is not a tool for building wealth. It's a parking spot. And it's a parking spot with a leak. Let's just talk, human to human. Have you ever felt that squeeze? You look at your bank balance and the number is bigger than it was last year. But then you go to the grocery store and your jaw drops. The price of eggs, milk, coffee, everything is just more. Your rent goes up, gas prices go up. That coffee you love just jumped another 50 cents. It feels like you're running on a treadmill. You're working hard, you're saving, but you're not actually getting ahead. You're just running. We're going to tear down that treadmill. We're not using complicated charts or confusing jargon. This is a real, honest chat about the hard truth about your money. And by the end, you'll understand the one simple shift you need to make to stop losing and start winning the money game. So, what's this invisible leak in your savings? It's a simple word: inflation. I remember my grandma telling me stories about going to the movies for a quarter. A quarter, can you imagine? Today, that quarter might buy you a single gumball. The quarter itself didn't change. It's still 25 cents. But its power, what it can buy, totally collapsed. That's inflation. It's the slow, steady increase in the price of everything. And it's always, always happening. Now, let's look at your savings account. What does it pay you in interest? If you're lucky, maybe 1%. Some pay as little as 0.01%. It's basically nothing. But let's say inflation for the year is 3%. And let's be honest, some years it's been way higher. Your money in the bank earned 1%. But the cost of living went up by 3%. Do the math. You didn't earn 1%, you lost 2%. Your money is sitting in that safe account. And this little invisible mouse called inflation is nibbling away at it day after day, year after year. You're not saving. You're just losing money slowly. But wait, you're probably thinking, investing is risky. I see the stock market on the news, it's all red arrows and panic. What if I lose all my money? Isn't saving safer? That is the biggest money myth we are ever told. It feels safer because the number in your account doesn't go down, unless you spend it. However, the risk in saving is hidden. It's the 100% guaranteed loss of your money's power over time. It's not a maybe, it's a certainty. The risk in investing is short-term ups and downs. Yes, the market has bad days, it has bad years. But the risk of not investing is the certainty that in 20 years, the money you saved so carefully will buy you half of what it could today. So, which is the real risk? A guaranteed loss? Or short-term volatility for a huge potential long-term gain? This brings us to the hero of our story. It's the most powerful force in finance, and it sounds way more complicated than it is. It's called compound interest. Let's forget the fancy term. Let's call it the magic snowball. Imagine you're at the top of a huge snowy hill. You pack a small snowball. That's your first investment, say $100. You give it a push. At first, it just rolls. It picks up a little more snow. Now it's a bit bigger. But as it rolls, it gets bigger. And the bigger it gets, the faster it picks up more snow. After a while, you don't even have to push it. It's an avalanche, growing all by itself. That's what happens when you invest. When you invest your $100 in something simple like an index fund that just copies the whole market, you might earn, on average, say 8% in a year. So now you have $108. Not bad. But here's the magic. The next year, You don't just earn 8% on your original $100. You earn 8% on the whole $108. So you earn $8.64. Now you have $116.64. Your money started making money. And then your money's money started making money. This doesn't sound like much at first. It's just a few bucks. But over time, that snowball effect becomes an unstoppable force. Let's look at two friends, both 25 years old. Sarah the Saver. She's very responsible. She saves $300 every single month in her high-yield savings account, getting that 1% interest. Mike the Investor. He takes that same $300 and invests it in a simple, low-cost index fund, averaging that 8% return. After 10 years, Sarah has saved $37,800. Mike has $54,800. A good difference, but not life-changing. Mike's snowball is still just getting started. Now, let's fast forward 30 years. They're both 55. Sarah the Saver kept at it. She has saved $126,000. That's a lot of money. Mike the Investor? His snowball has been rolling. He has $447,000. Same money, same discipline. But Mike's money was put to work. Sarah's was just parked. Mike's money was in the game, while Sarah's was on the sidelines, getting weaker. That's the hard truth. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's not about picking the next hot stock. It's about a simple, fundamental shift in thinking. You need to change your money's job title. Its job isn't to sit there. Its job is to go out and work for you, building that snowball so that one day you don't have to. So, let's just pause. We've been told a story. Save your money and you'll be secure. But the truth is that story is broken. Your safe savings are a guaranteed loss against inflation. The real path to building wealth, to finally getting off that treadmill, isn't about just saving more. It's about making your money work. The best time to start investing was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. If this conversation switched on a light bulb for you, if you're ready to stop just parking your money and start building your future, then hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started on this journey, and I'll be sharing more simple, honest ways to win the money game. No jargon, just real talk. Subscribe now, and let's go build that snowball together.